Hey, y'all. What is up? What is up? Tons of people in the chat. Tessa, hey, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Got, okay, everything's working great. Awesome. We got Brap first in the chat. Appreciate you, brother. Becky in there. Jelly, good to see you. Yes, he does live in the wires. He is quick on that button. Becky is pretty quick too, though. She's always in there, man. She is always right in there. Did you get your snow blowing done? Oh man, yeah, it is. It is rough out there right now. We got that snow. We get this intense cold. It's a lot. It is a lot. All right. Nibbling on the motherboard. All right. Took about 2 hours to clear the driveway. 12 to 16 inches between 1 a.m. and 9 a.m. Brother, what? Oh, wow. Almost 1.5 feet in 8 hours is crazy. That is a lot of snow in one shot. Lord have mercy. Oh, you did your neighbor's driveway too. That's really nice. That's nice. Okay, it's the lake effect. Lake effect snow can be wild. It can be unexpected too. I think you said they forecast. Yeah, they forecast 4 to 8. When you went to bed at 12:30, it wasn't doing anything. Oh man, that's the worst. You just wake up and expecting a little manageable amount of snow, and there's 2 feet. Ugh. Gross. Yeah, lake effect snow. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that where I'm at, Becky. I'm with you. Okay, you got 1 inch. That's not bad. Meech in there. Good to see you, Meech. What's up? Thank you for joining. Johnny in there too. Good to see you, Johnny. I don't know what movie we were talking about. The Flemings. All right. Tessa. Awesome. All right, now we're caught up. Okay, so today, I thought we'd talk about this half-off flights thing, man. I guess it's been around for years, but it's spiking for whatever reason in the past month. And as with most of the topics that we talk about here, I check them out on Google Trends, to see, is this worth talking about? Are people talking about this? Does it matter? Tessa says, you got hit with 6 inches yesterday while you were at work. Oh, geez, man. And then being at work too, like snowed in at the work parking lot, and you don't have like the... Oh, man. Yeah, well, I hope you had your snow scraper thing, or at least they got their parking lot plowed in a reasonable amount of time. That's a lot of work. So I think I have this pulled up, yes. So this is an interesting concept to me, because I feel like if you're gonna buy something like a plane ticket, that's funny. I know, for a second I thought it might be a it might have been I thought it might have been a troll for a second. Not gonna lie. But yeah, so I feel like if you're gonna buy a plane ticket, the price is pretty much the price. If the airlines want to do their little sale, or you have your credit card reward points you can use, whatever, that's a different thing. I'm not talking about that. We're not talking about coupon codes. We're talking about the half off man. Okay. Sometimes it's the half off woman. It's just the expression. Sometimes they will help you. Meech, what's up? That's right. I didn't, I wasn't sure if it was sincere or not at first. But yeah, so the half off man can help you with all kinds of things, like your rent and bills, I found out in my research. And most famously, he will help you get a half off cruise or plane ticket. And this sounds good on the face of it, but like once you get involved, I feel like you should know that something's up. Like something about this is not right. But it was, but also okay. See, Tess, you will get me every time because I would just automatically assume that you are 100% sincere. And that you would never troll me. Oh man. So yeah. I thought this must be huge. If this is legit. So I looked up whether the half off flights were a thing. And this is the past 90 days. Real heavy traffic in Florida, okay? And I don't know if that means because everyone wants to go to Florida, or people are trying to fly to Florida with this method, or what it is, but Florida, New York, Texas, and California, those are the only places, but mostly Florida, where you're gonna see this half off flight. Then we have the half off scam. Kind of trended the exact same, but it's all people in Minnesota, okay? So, if you guys are kind of starting to figure out what's going on here, this is the cold people up in Minnesota, and they're trying to get to Florida desperately by any means necessary. So, perhaps says CB flying around for her business stuff. See, she is buying legitimate plane tickets, though. She's just paying for them. Or her business is paying for them. This is a different idea. Okay? So, I'm not even gonna ruin it. We'll just get right into the expert eyewitness testimony, okay? And we are gonna find out. We're gonna get to the bottom of this half off flights thing, okay?
So let me get this straight. You want to plan a girl's trip from Atlanta, Georgia to Cambodia.
First of all, love his energy, 100%. Atlanta, Georgia to Cambodia. Like this guy's serious. I love him already.
And you look up the tickets through Delta, $1,500. And you say, you know what? That's too much.
That is a lot.
In this Facebook
$1,500 is a lot.
And Asia in this Facebook group says she can get you a half off flight, right?
Okay, if you are flying to Cambodia, okay, $1,500 is probably a good deal. Because I know, like, flying to Australia from the States is like $2,500, $2,000 or so. So I don't know if $1,500 is a bad deal going to Cambodia, but I'm interested. I'm interested in what is this Facebook group where you get a half off flight. So how do I get my $750 flight to Cambodia?
So instead of you paying $1,500, you pay $750. You get to the airport, you confused because they tell you to step out the line and now the police coming.
Okay, I am confused, yes. Why are the police coming?
Now you looking confused. I don't understand what you're confused about. Asia don't work for the airline. Asia took your $750.
That's the girl from Facebook.
Pocketed that money.
Okay.
Used somebody else's credit card to purchase those tickets.
Okay.
I don't understand. Like, every couple of months, y'all be into some scheming, scamming shit and be so confused when they finna haul your ass off. Like, I don't understand. We can't be the new adults. Listen, the fact of the matter is this. The point of the matter is this. You get a half-off flight, but you go to whole jail. That's it. Have a good day.
You said you get a half-off flight, but you go to whole jail, okay? Oh my goodness. I love him so much.
You go to whole...
Let's see. Let's give him a plug. That's Sebastian Jason on TikTok, okay? Thank the Lord we didn't lose TikTok, because this is just such valuable information. We can learn all about the newest ways to save money on travel. Meech as the police. We can't be the new adults. That's right, dude. I mean, he is correct, okay? So let's hear from another person. He fancies himself a bit of an expert at the half-off flight.
Hey, listen, man. The reason y'all half-off flights is not going through is because y'all booking them too far in advance.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Take it from me.
Okay.
I am a frequent half-off flight purchaser.
Okay. First problem is you're doing it way too far in advance. Okay, so for our half-off flight deal, we know now that we need to do this, like right before we're about to leave. Like maybe the week of? Is that what we're talking about? You know, we're booking like week of and paying these crazy premiums. I guess it's not that much if you're paying half off, but I'm just saying, okay, I'll hear you out. What do we do?
You know what I'm saying? We'll just say that. You feel me? And mine's bust every time. You know what I mean? I never have no problems. You wanna know why? Because I'm booking that flight the same day I'm leaving.
Oh, okay. The day you're leaving, you're booking the flight, you guys.
Like damn near, I'm driving to the airport, booking
to
the flight type of thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how
really,
you gotta move with that.
Really cutting it to the wire, like just seconds before you arrive, you're booking your ticket. I'm sure that that's completely normal, and the gate agent will definitely not be suspicious of that whatsoever.
Let's just start with this. Like, I can't believe a lot of y'all so naive. Like, you know what I mean? That's the thing that get me about people. Because if anybody...
Y'all are naive, okay? But he's not. So let's hear it.
Anybody coming to you with some half off anything, you got to know it's some extra stuff going on in the game. You know what I mean? I can't believe that you just like, oh, you want to just do me this.
Okay. At least he admits, maybe not 100% admitting, but he's saying you have to know there's some extra stuff going on. Okay, finally, some honesty here. Meech says, yeah, not enough time for the CC fraud to catch up. See, now that is what I thought. But stolen credit cards is usually not, it is a way that the half-off scam can work, but it's usually not, and a couple other people will show you how.
Favor, like, why do anybody want to do you a favor and half off at that? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Right.
Like, anyway, that's a whole other topic. But anyway, start booking them half off flights the same day. You know what I mean? Like, when you book a half off flights, this ain't no plan shit. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna book this for 2 weeks in advance. No. That's gonna give them, you know what I mean, the credit card people time to report back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
They're gonna
so just like Meech was saying,
fraud, and then when you know what I mean, you're gonna go up there, and that's how they're gonna catch you. You know what I'm saying? You can't get them people time to goddamn report back. That's why you gotta do it the same day.
Do it the same
before
day.
They even realize.
Before they know
that goddamn somebody used their card. Goddamn, I already been landed. You know what I'm saying? I'm already where I need to be at. You feel
Yeah,
me?
sure.
So yeah,
I
that's
get
y'all
you.
problem, man.
Okay.
I don't know if nobody told y'all,
Okay.
man. Start booking them half-off flights the same day.
Okay, guys. Step 1, book it in the car on the way to the airport. You need to call the half-off man, and hopefully he's not busy because you are just at the airport right now. So let's hear a story from somebody who actually did this.
Bitch, I'm telling you, if y'all doing them half offs, bitch, stop doing it. Them half off flights, bitch, stop doing it. They coming out for your ass, bitch. Bitch,
Okay, already, right off the top, a ringing endorsement for the half-off flights.
I should have known not to even like indulge in this shit because, for one, the girl that we was using, like, she had already fucked my friend around. Like, basically, my friend had.
Okay. Guys, we're not going to listen to this whole story because it's like a 4 or 5-parter, but this is the essential information. Number 1, she knew that it was risky. Number 2, this person had already scammed her friend, but she did it anyway.
I had went out of town and couldn't get a fucking flight back home, bitch. I had to send my friend some money. Like, she couldn't get a flight back home because she was basically banking on the girl. The girl didn't end up giving her money back, but I really think she only ended up giving her money back because I was telling my friend to get on her ass. Like, my friend was just like, oh, well, whatever. She gonna send it. Like, being fucking so oblivious. I'm like, girl, she's not gonna send that shit back. Get on her ass. Like, it's a group on Facebook or whatever. And it, like, the hood, Ubers, and all that other stuff.
It's a group on Facebook.
We went out of town, right? We went to Vegas. We went out of town, and I had came by myself. Well, of course, my friend like had other females that I didn't really fuck with. So clearly, I was in my own fucking zone. So we get to the motherfucking.
She was in her own zone, okay, you guys.
Part where they asked for our boarding pass. I'm like, well, here go mine, because you know how you can add it to your wallet. So I added mine to my wallet, and they like, yeah, we need y'all to step over. So I'm looking.
Okay, if you guys aren't following this story, she had loaded this boarding pass on the half-off flight into her phone, her electronic wallet on her phone, and her friends that she was traveling with that all did the half-off flight thing all got pulled to the side. Everybody got, the agent says, please step aside, this person, this person, this person. Now, she is going to try to act like she is not associated with those other people.
Mind you, everybody that had did the...
That's what she means by staying in her own zone, because she's not like friends with these people. They're just traveling together. Is what she's purporting.
Half off deal, like they was over to the lines, and then some other group of girls. I'm like, what's going on? You know, like they must do what I did. Like, what the fuck is going on? So, but like, mind you, like at this time I was smoking heavy, so I ain't really fucking think about it. So I'm just like, whatever, bitch. I instantly step up to my friend, like, what the fuck? What y'all do? Like, bitch? I'm trying to sneak out to the bathroom and get head the fuck out. Like, y'all know Lambert Airport, bitch. I'm trying to sneak back out because at this point I'm calling mom, like, yeah, like, where you at? Like, come get me, type shit. Like, don't do that shit. So they're like,
okay, so she is ready to straight up just abandon all her friends. Or, well, not friends, maybe. Whoever she's with. Because she can tell this is not going to go their way already. Very astute observation after trusting the person who had previously robbed your friend.
Yeah, basically, what y'all like. They was like, are you a group? I'm like, nah, I ain't with them. Like, I ain't with them because they see us walk in or whatever. My job said I was going by myself. Like, I was like, nah, I ain't with them. So he was like, well, we got, what he say? We got photo footage of y'all coming in together. Talk about these boarding passes are associated with fraud. I'm like, no, not me. Like,
she really thought that she could be like, no, I'm not with these people. And that they wouldn't just be like, press rewind and be like, oh, that's weird because here's you guys walking in together, you're all talking together, here's you guys checking in together, here's you going to security together. Like, it's yeah. Oh, Jelly, my pet peeve, and you'll see it here, my pet peeve about TikTokers, if someone is watching this that is a TikToker, the videos are at most like 2 minutes, I think. Maybe 2.5 minutes. Why do we need to eat during the video? Like, I stream for like an hour or two, and I don't eat during the video. I do have a drink sometimes, but I feel like you need to sip on something if you're gonna talk for this long. But the eating during the videos just has to stop. Yes, I feel like also they could edit. You're right. Yeah, I feel like they could edit the videos. You're right, Jelly. Okay, but she has quite a few videos on this story. Sipping is fine, slurping and chomping does have to stop, right? Yes. Rap says, why not shove a whole pizza down your mouth? Yeah, I can't. I don't like mouth noises bother me, you know? So like I already know that would be unpleasant for me to listen to, so I can't do it. So like this one, we're gonna have to, I think, mute it, because actually we'll just skip that one. Okay, so this one I titled It's Christmas. I'm not sure why, so let's check that out.
Y'all, why the fuck my cousin just called me for RDU talking about she just got arrested for because she booked a half-off flight. She don't call me, y'all.
She just got arrested for, her cousin called her because she just got arrested for booking a half-off flight. Okay. Well, if you're booking a half-off flight, I feel like at this point, we need to know, number 2, you're probably gonna get arrested unless you do it in the airport, in the car on the way to the airport, I guess.
Y'all know I don't get up this early. She gonna call me talking about, cuz, I need you to come to RDU. Baby, not in that Honda. I ain't driving it. Talking about, cuz, I need you, cuz.
I love...
They booking me because I had, they booking me downtown because I had, booked the half-off flight with somebody.
Yeah?
Baby, why would you do that? Why would you? Half off flight, half off your ass. Now you gotta go pay the damn cash to the bond people. I ain't got any equipment. I ain't got no money equipment, y'all. Y'all better stop booking them motherfucking half off flights.
She is great, and she has the same color font as I use, which is interesting. That's what made me click on her video. I just liked her personality.
And stick to the half off light bill, half off water bill, half off rent. Not even half off rent, because the rent people can put your ass out.
Yeah, so that is the other thing, is the half off man, he will help you with your rent, which I don't understand, because if the half off man helps you with your rent and then you get busted, like, don't you get evicted? Like, would you want to play with your living situation like that? I don't know. To me, seems really risky. Maybe for like a flight or a cruise, but like not for the rent, you know? Okay, so now we got T-Sprat. T-Sprat he's like 20,000 follower account on TikTok. He is gonna tell us how it is.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. And you gotta go half off on your bills. You gotta go half off on a plane ticket. You gotta go half off on the rental. You gotta go half off on this and that, whatever like that. You living above your means, like, honestly.
Yes.
You got the money.
Thank you.
Like that. You
Thank you. Thank you, T-Sprat. You are living above your means. If you need a half off deal to buy the plane ticket, you probably cannot afford the plane ticket. I mean, I think that goes without saying, but living above your means is definitely a trend on TikTok these days, so we'll let him continue.
don't gotta look for no half offs. You feel me? Then top that off, like, you going half off with a person on social media. Like, niggas really be posting that shit on Instagram, but like, I got half off this, half off on this. And people really be joining that shit. That shit is crazy. Like, to me, I always...
Okay, so what he's referencing there is people will post a video and say, hey, have you heard about half off? Well, I can get it for you. And then they will plug their Facebook group or their Discord or their WhatsApp chat or whatever it is that they use to communicate with victims / customers. So that's what he's talking about, is there are a bunch of these people who have, you know, they just spread videos on social media about how they can help you with the hookup and give you half off.
Knew it was a scam, you feel what I'm saying? I knew you was gonna get fucked over some type of way or whatever like that, you feel me? They say going cheap with things be the most expensive price to pay. Like, honestly, for real. And I can say the same thing with stealing. Like, honestly, like, bro, if you got the money for it, why are you stealing?
Yes. If you're, yeah, exactly, man. Like, if you're Instagram balling on the cruise, flying to Cambodia.
But if you gotta do criminal activities and shit, they just to have something or whatever like that, you don't need it, bro.
The understatement of the year, my friend. Well said. Well said. Okay. So, so this girl, you might recognize her if you saw the thumbnail. She is gonna call out the half off flights people, okay? But we're gonna have to pause her video and you'll see why.
So when it comes to the whole half off flight thing, I keep seeing the videos of people saying that they got arrested or they almost got arrested trying to do one and that they didn't realize it was a crime. But my question is always, if you didn't realize you were committing a crime, then why are y'all always so nervous the morning of the flight? Like,
okay. All right. Like, great camera presence, and I really wanted to hear what she's saying, but then, like, she's holding this, like, like, I don't know if those are like potato wedges. They're very crunchy. It's really loud, and we have to like show them on camera. And like, I feel like this is intentional because it's not just her doing it. It's a lot of people doing it, and it's like a thing now. And it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I listen to these videos in headphones, so it just is so gross to me, but okay.
Like, you're saying you didn't realize you were committing a crime. But then you're also saying that you were at the airport, standing in line, you see a police officer walk past, and like, there's always officers and stuff at the airport, that's nothing unusual. But you see one walk past, and you immediately knew they were there for you.
Yes.
Why would they be?
Yes. So she's talking about people who are playing dumb when they're getting this thing. But yes, see, now she has a different dip. This is like a yellow dip instead of the red dip. I don't know what that is. I mean, she's very pretty and her camera presence is great, but the eating on camera, I can't do it. Okay, so this is the big video that went viral that started this whole thing. According to my research, this is one of the biggest videos in the genre right now. Okay, if you're gonna look up half off flights, this is the guy that everyone is stealing their video from.
The other night, I got arrested at the airport because I was doing a half-off flight. When y'all see people posting half-off flights, no. It ain't no half-off bail when that
no half-off bail.
So basically, the day before yesterday,
I almost made that the thumbnail. Half-off flights. It ain't no half-off bail. I love that. See, he knows now. He knows now, but he's going to tell you.
I called my flight. Well, before I even had booked my flight, I seen that the flight was $849. I'm not finna pay $849. Or at least not right now.
Then don't take the flight.
So I seen this dude,
it's very
he's been
simple.
Half-off flights for the whole past year. I've been following him for a minute. I've been seeing that people actually been
found him for a
done,
minute,
doing what they needed to do.
It worked for other people, like, so it must be fine.
God always got to show an example of me. He always got to show the example.
That's right, Meech. No half-off bail.
He gonna show it with. So I'm walking up in the airport. I get through the security, everything, boarding pass, whoa. So now, as I get up to the gate, like we about to start boarding, I showed her my boarding pass. She starts telling me it's saying the boarding pass was refunded or...
Oh, no.
She couldn't find... This is how it went at first.
Okay.
She said she couldn't find the boarding pass. The boarding pass is not uploading. Like, it's not coming up. Is there anything else?
She can't find the boarding pass. I think you know what happened here, especially since, you know, you got all this through a Facebook group of strangers.
Else I can show her some type of shit like that. So now I'm like, no, this is all I can. Like, what is you talking about? So then she ends up telling me that I need to go to the front desk. Like, I need to go to the American Airline people part and ask them what's going on so they can have the ticket printed out or some shit like that. So as I'm walking up there, I start noticing that I see 2 police officers, like, not too far behind me. Well, I'm thinking like they just there for security measures and shit like that. So,
the worst feeling in the world right
as
there.
I get up to the front desk,
The cops are just strafing him as he's moving through the airport. They're just creeping along slowly in the distance, just gathering their numbers.
I'm asking the lady, like, you know, what's going on with my ticket. She starts asking me for my confirmation number and all of that, so I'm giving her my confirmation number. I'm giving her everything she needs. Next thing you know, the officers come walking right up behind me, asking me, hey, are you stated my name? And I said yes.
The cops already... Whenever the cops walk up to you and they already know your name, it's over.
Having any issues with booking my ticket, like with my ticket being booked. I said, yes, I do. For some reason, I can't board right now. Then they go and say, was the card you used under your name? I just said, no. I had a friend book it for me.
Okay.
They ended up saying, well, we need you to get that friend on the phone right now so we can confirm that this is his card numbers, because as of right now, it's pushed back for fraudulent activity. So that's why you're not able to get on your phone. So now I'm blowing up his phone.
Yes. Because, like Meech was alluding to, if they use the method that requires credit card fraud or stealing a credit card number, the person potentially gets the message to their phone. Hey, this amount of money was spent. Was this you? Yes or no? A lot of credit cards have this service. So even if you did our original guy's advice and you book on the way to the airport, it only takes a couple minutes for you to completely get shut down. And then the flight's going to be refunded, just like this situation here.
Nothing's going through. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck was really this half-off flight shit. And after like 15 minutes of him not answering, they sat there with me. They told me that I had to put my hands behind my back and that I was getting arrested for some fraud shit and identity theft.
Oh no, got arrested for some fraud. Just a little taste of fraud, guys. Just got him on some fraud stuff, you know.
Like shit, this is not valid. No.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Straight from the guy who did it. So that moment really struck me, you know, where the police are kind of creeping through the airport, like that moment right before you get caught. That's like kind of, you know, that's the spicy time, you know? Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna run for it? Are you gonna fight the TSA guy? What are you gonna do? What's the move? How deep are you gonna take this scam, you know? So here's another example of that moment, and it was just timed perfectly. She decided she was gonna film this video, talk a little bit of, you know, stuff about how they're getting one over on the airlines, and they're not having any trouble, and they didn't have any trouble on their flight out, you know, and now they're flying back. Let's see how it goes.
They have no problem flying on the wing.
Passenger Seabury, Alyssa Seabury, passenger Bania, Saman Bania. Yes, we have you right here.
They have no problem.
For me, okay, I want to break this down a little bit. It's a quick one. That was it. But
they have no problem flying on the wing.
So they are laughing right now about how They had no problems flying on the way here, okay? And just as they're having their little joke, their names get called.
Passenger Seabury, Alyssa Seabury, passenger.
I love that shock face right there. She knows, oh no, this is not good. But then they do a genius thing and they just look around like, oh man, who are they talking about? Not me, that's not my name.
Bania, Saman Bania.
Who is that for? Her friend said. Like, gosh, they're so in sync. Like, that was perfect. I don't know. So that's one way to play it off. If your name gets called at the airport, or you could be like this person and just own it. Just post right on social media the whole plan front to back, and yeah, I guess hope that no police see your TikTok.
I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna keep saying this shit at the same time though.
Now, I should note, my picture is covering it, but let me see if I can move that for a second. Oh no. Right there at the bottom, you can see it says participating in this activity could result in you or others getting hurt, which is cool that TikTok is making these at least they're putting some sort of a disclaimer on these videos. But yeah, here it is, just straight up advertising the scam business.
Do not do orders under $350, $400. Y'all be calling me with these $150. My flight $85, my room $120, my shirt $150. Pay that shit! The fuck? I'm the half off man, but I'm not that type of half off man, gang. It gotta make sense. I gotta get paid at least $200 for if I'm buying numbers. I'm spending $100 on numbers. I gotta at least stop playing with me, gang. Y'all gotta make it make sense.
Okay.
If y'all was a scammer, y'all not finna do no $50 damn phone bill, so y'all can make $25. Is you?
Okay, so this is a scammer. He is a half off man, and he is mad that people are bringing him low dollar scams, and they don't want to do half off of an expensive thing. They want to do half off on a really cheap thing.
You stupid, or is y'all stupid? That's what I'm saying. Let me know who raised y'all so I can understand more about y'all history, y'all.
I mean, there is a lot of stupid involved on all sides of this situation, but go ahead.
Motherfucker, where y'all come from? I don't give a fuck who finished school, who didn't go to. I don't give a fuck. School ain't shit. I need to know who raised y'all. That's where this shit come from. That's the core of the problem. Who the fuck raised y'all people for y'all to think a motherfucker gonna do a damn order for
the half off man is shaming people for using the half off man.
With the motherfucking refrigerator orders, Amiri shoes orders, Givenchy orders, Balenciaga orders. I need a hotel. I need a flight. Don't call me with that motherfucking my phone bill 50. I'm finna send you 25. Like.
Okay, so that's rule number 3. Make sure that the scam is for a lot of money. But that also makes sure that you get charged with a felony. So I don't know if this is good advice or not. But okay, here we have a former airport employee is going to teach us a little bit about the half off flight scam. And CB, she's not in here tonight, but if you see that thumbnail, let me know if you recognize it.
So y'all are all on my For You page with this half off flights and going to jail. I'm appalled that y'all didn't know that this been a thing. I've been seeing people go to jail for this since 2019.
2019?
For a long time.
Honestly, though,
I can remember when the girlies was traveling and living.
I I went back on Google Trends and I could find very little reference to this before like December, January, just the past couple
Their
months.
best life, and then maybe like a year and a half after, they started going to jail. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And the girl was like, my friend just got 30 years for the half-off flight.
30
And I'm like,
years,
half-off flight?
dude.
Like,
30
I can remember sitting
years
back being
for the
jealous,
half-off
and
flight.
then baby
Now,
was
see,
taking-
that's got to be at least like that. Maybe they were the half-off person that was like doing the whole scam or whatever. I have a hard time believing you got one half-off flight and they gave you 30 years, but yeah, you can definitely get charged with fraud, and it's a federal crime when the airlines are involved and you're going between states.
taking vacations after vacations after vacations. They used to do the half-off girlies like they do the boosters. They would let you fly and fly and fly until you hit a certain dollar amount. And then once you hit a certain dollar amount, they're coming with felony after felony after felony.
Oh, okay. So that's another
SWAT team
thing I didn't think about, is that the police might let you go through the first few times so that they can build a bigger case, because getting the $400 half off flight isn't that big of a scam. So maybe it's not worth the investigation, but if they do it 4 or 5 times, now it's enough money to where they can get big charges on it. Brap says 30 years for fraud, DUI and kill someone, it's like 5 to 10. Yeah, math ain't mathin'. Yeah, I'm with you. 30 years for fraud is crazy to me. I mean, I get that it's bad, but 30 years for credit card fraud when people get almost nothing for more serious crimes. Yeah, I agree.
take you from your flight to jail. And it's crazy because the airport has doors like the department stores have, like where they look like walls with their doors and the security come out. The airport has that. And the only reason why I know is because I worked in the airport and I had access to those doors.
Whoa, okay. I mean, don't give us all the secrets, but apparently there's walls in the airport that are doors and cops just come out of them.
It's because I had the security clearance. Like, this shit is wild. And there's almost like no way to get off the no-fly list. I know one way, and it's a maybe way that I've seen work for like the richest of the rich people to get off the no-fly list. Otherwise, you're on there forever.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is if you get busted doing this, they'll put you on the no-fly list, and you can't fly ever again. Like, you can't do, like, at all. Like, you can't fly commercial, can't fly private, you can't fly in a rented helicopter, nothing. I think she lists all of those things. You just can't fly anymore. If you're on the no-fly list. And this is the dumbest way to get on it too, because like you're saving like a few $100 to basically guarantee that you can never fly anywhere ever again.
And get a private jet on the no-fly list. Like, you cannot get on the helicopter.
Nothing.
Like, you
no
can't
helicopter
go anywhere on the no-fly list. Regardless to what, that sky is government regulated, and you will not be able to travel in it. So I'm telling y'all right now, like, this been a thing. And if you haven't been called, don't try to book that last ticket,
because they're just waiting for you. Which is interesting. I didn't think about that. You would think usually they try and catch people in the act if you've stolen a credit card to get your flight, but maybe they're gonna let you do it a few times before you get arrested. And I don't know if you want to risk it, but this girl did right here.
I wanna go home.
She doesn't look very happy. Sorry for that super loud music there. Her caption says, "When you booked half-off flights with the plug girl TT, and now you stuck in the airport on the no-fly list and detained by the police in New York." Okay, so that's no good. Because then that's the other thing, is it works on the way there, but then on the way back, you're hosed, and not only have you paid for this supposed ticket that doesn't exist anymore, you can't even buy another one now because you're on the no-fly list. You can never fly again. So you're just stuck in the airport and maybe getting arrested. Maybe, I don't know what they would do. Just turn you loose and you have to cab it home. I don't know. I don't know what the procedure is there. And I wonder if we ever got an update. That was a couple years ago, yeah. But yeah, so definitely does not seem to be worth it to me. But you would be surprised at how many accounts out there are still selling this, still trying to be the half off girl or the half off man. And so here's one of those, and just a spoiler alert, she is also eating.
Yeah. So everyone's talking about like half off flights, and I just want to talk about my experience because hold on. I think this might be like,
I can't with the chips.
know.
It's
All I'm gonna say is,
y'all, this is a 54-second video. Can we film the video for 54 seconds and not eat the chips? Like, she had to reposition the chip bag and left all like the chip bag crinkling noises in the video. Like, she did an edit right there. Like, I don't understand this. It has to be an intentional thing. It has to be like people on purpose are eating during the TikTok. I don't know if that, like, does that make it sound better? I don't think it does.
I never have an issue. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
She is the best. She is the best half off person that there ever was. And she never has any issues.
You need a flight? I got you. Trust.
Dude, this girl looks like she's like 18 or 19. Like, you're really gonna call her for a half off flight because she got you? That seems scary to me.
Trust me, bro. And I don't even have an ID. I'm on that.
Oh, she doesn't even have an ID, you guys. I mean, so I don't know what that is. That a credential? Is that like, I don't know why that's a brag to not have an ID, but it's very well impossible to fly without an ID. So I don't think that she's taking these flights, certainly, if she doesn't have one.
Talking about, like, I don't know what y'all be talking about, but I'm so sorry that happened to y'all. If you need a flight, I got you. Like, bitch, I done lost my wallet and I still be in that hole. On that. Don't got no ID. Where we going? Yeah.
I don't understand it. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. But the last one here, we have a familiar face. And if you
Part 3, half off hotels, half off flights.
If you don't remember our friend here, well, I'll let this one play and see if anyone can guess it in the chat.
Half off cruises. So I go ahead, I let my cousin go online and he booked
This is a half off cruise story, okay?
the package or whatever. He booked the cruise package for me or whatever like that. The one that, we all going on. So he did mine before, my cousin and her husband, the whole group had booked theirs, right? I'm like, just do mine first, because I'm scared. And I don't know if it's going to go through. Like,
She is scared.
I never did this before, so I'm just waiting. I'm hoping for the worst.
Okay, so I will pause it there because she has like a 4-part story about this whole incident here. But this girl that is telling the story about the half-off cruises is none other than our friend from the Chase money glitch. If we go to the most popular video, there she is, telling us about how she is going to get a lawyer to help with the Chase money glitch situation. So it really seems like the same people are falling for these glitches, hacks, tricks, scams, methods, whatever you want to call it. If you're getting an absurd deal, it's a scam. Like, it's straight up, it's 99% of the time it's going to be a scam. You get your credit card reward points, or you have loyalty program with the airline, fine. But like, this kind of stuff, just, I don't know how it blows up on TikTok and people just everyone's doing it all of a sudden. But look what happened. Now we have 1 million people getting sued by Chase, going to jail for check fraud. And we got people committing federal crimes to fly to Florida from Minnesota. I don't get it. So, if you're trying to fly to Florida from Minnesota, just save your money. Don't call a half-off man. Yeah, that's all we got for tonight. Brap, Meech, Jelly, Becky, Tessa, everybody, thank you so much for being here. And I hope you all have a great week. And we will see you on Friday on the extras. Peace.